The halls of Asgard tremble as Odin's voice echoes through the golden chamber. Thor, once the mighty god of thunder, now stands stripped of his power, his once glorious red cape torn, his Asgardian armor dulled and dented. His long golden hair, once flowing like the winds of a storm, is now messy and unkempt. His piercing blue eyes filled with defiance. The Bifrost crackles beneath his feet as he is cast down, not as a god, but as a mere mortal. Thor crashes onto Earth, landing with a brutal impact in a dark, grimy alleyway. The sky above is gray and lifeless, rain pounding against the cold pavement. His body, now frail compared to his godly self, aches from the fall. His hands, once capable of summoning lightning, now tremble with weakness he has never known. He stumbles onto the bustling streets of New York City, its towering steel buildings a far cry from the golden halls of Asgard. Neon lights flicker, cars speed past, and the chaotic sounds of humanity overwhelm his senses. Confused and lost, Thor wanders into a rundown diner, its flickering fluorescent lights casting eerie shadows on the cracked linoleum floor. The air is thick with the smell of grease and stale coffee, a far cry from the lavish feasts of Asgard. Desperate and starving, he collapses onto a stool at the counter. "You look like hell," the waitress mutters, eyeing him with suspicion. She places a steaming mug of coffee in front of him, but Thor barely has the strength to lift it. Days pass. The mighty god of thunder is now just a man, weak, hungry, and struggling to survive. He is forced to work at the diner, flipping greasy burgers and scrubbing floors, his hands calloused and sore. Gone are the days of fighting frost giants and wielding lightning. Now, his greatest battle is keeping up with demanding customers and a grumpy manager. But one evening, the sky turns black. A shadow looms over the city as a massive, monstrous entity emerges from the depths of the storm clouds. Its glowing red eyes pierce the darkness, its form shifting like a living nightmare. People scream and flee, and Thor watches, his heart pounding. For the first time, he is truly powerless. No hammer, no lightning, no divine strength. But something within him refuses to break. He clenches his fists, his body aching, his lungs burning, yet he runs toward the danger. With nothing but his warrior's instincts and unbreakable will, Thor stands alone against the storm.